Alright, what's up, guys? So a big topic lately has been Nadia in Warzone, in the Warzone community, her potential cheating, or her 100% cheating, as I like to call it. There's just some things you can't reasonably explain, and a lot of things on her channel are like that, where there's no reasonable explanation for why she would do, some of the moves that she makes. And the question that it brings to mind for audio error and getting to the top, what is worth it and what isn't? Because today it's almost just getting your name out there, and it's that old saying, all press is good press. Not really. That Jake Trans guy just recently started doing sponsorships that mirrored the topic he was covering in his video, and later said something to the effect of, what did you expect from a channel that teaches you to be evil? So for example, he would do a video about how NFTs are scams and then do a sponsor for an NFT scam. Stuff like that. So it just really makes you wonder sometimes, what's worth it. Nadia, in her case, has allegedly bought bots. There's a guy who came out on Bad Boy Beeman's channel and said that he had money taken out of his account and was subbed to Nadia, that it did it on its own, and that there was multiple charges on his account making him overdraft. And so effectively that means she's buying Prime subs. There's a way to hack Twitch, I guess, and make it to where people don't know they're buying subscriptions to you. And it's sad, man. So take a new YouTuber, right? Somebody who hasn't been doing it very long, and they try to organically grow their channel, and people like them, and they do a good job, right? They don't get anywhere near the views that Nadia gets just from it looking like she's legit, right? If you buy 100,000 subs, you're gonna look more legit than somebody who has 200, and it's going to make people more likely to listen to what you say, not because you're any better, but mostly because I feel like there's a lot of younger viewers who just, that's what they respect. If you have a lot of views, or a lot of viewers or subscriptions, then they take you more seriously. And so with Nadia, being a woman, there's a whole nother layer to it, where there's, simps defending her and saying that she's not doing all these things she's being accused of doing. It's not like she's never done something like this before. She's banned off of Tinder for scamming people on a dating website, of all places. I mean, how much more scummy can you get? People are out there looking for somebody to spend their time, possibly their life with, and you're just going to scam them? I mean, what does that say about you? What kind of person you are? I don't own any moral high ground, that's for sure. But I don't scam people. Like, that's the last thing I would ever want to make money doing. I have a friend who he has a really good job, and a family he wants to take care of, and I feel like he's the type of person a lot of these guru channels prey on, as somebody that they want to make money for their family. And what's the way to do it? Oh, do this, do forex trading, do life insurance, rent out an Airbnb that you don't own, like all sorts of just goofy stuff. And now every encyclopedia ever made, really, the combined information of the entire world is in your pocket. And even with that, a lot of people seem so that's dumb that it's really surprising to me a lot of times, and how little people care whether you cheated to get to the top. It's almost like they don't care. If you have 100,000 subs and you bought 90,000 of them, what's it matter? The number still says 100. So there's a lot of people who would argue that it doesn't matter. I don't believe that. I don't subscribe to that personally, but there's not many of us who do. A lot of people would do whatever it takes to get to the top, it's just a fact of life now, and it's really hard It's like in sports when you are competing with, let's say, if you're a woman competing against a man, it feels like you really can't win. Or if you're anybody competing against someone else who's taking steroids, you feel like they're cheating. And what's the point of even trying when they're just going to cheat and win anyway? So it's really getting out of hand, in my opinion, the way that people manipulate these online systems. And granted, we're in the infancy. Like, think about it, y'all. This is the beginning of the internet. The internet is going to be the future. Everything is going to revolve around the internet. Everybody's going to be interconnected through it. I mean, it's the future, and it's here, and we're just in the beginning of it. Imagine the first 100 years of any technology. You know, there's going to be some learning that happens and some figuring out that we have to do as a society. And hopefully one day we fix it to where scam artists and cheats and liars aren't propped up and held in such high regard as they are now. But that's wishful thinking. I don't know, we'll see. Life's not all that bad, but there are some elements that are pretty sus. But till next time, y'all, I'm Mr. Degenerate. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.